it's Joni from SimpleLivingMama.com, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about how I plan my homeschool preschool curriculum. I'm going to show you how I do it using my homeschool preschool planner. This is what the cover looks like. So we'll go ahead and just jump right in. Here is a letter in my homeschool preschool planner that just sort of tells you how to use the planner. Okay, let's talk about supplies. I like to keep, there are certain things that I like to keep on hand. I like to have them at all times so I can just pull them out and, use them when I need my child to have a quiet activity. So I have a list of supplies here, things like Play-Doh, chalk, crayons, glue sticks, scissors, blank paper, different learning toys that I like to use, like the lacing cards, the wedgets, the stacking pegs, shape sorters, and puzzles. I also have a list of things that I like to use to make my own activities. These are things that I like to keep on hand, like clothespins, my laminator, and laminating pouches, craft sticks, wiggly eyes, pom-poms, plastic tweezers, Velcro dots, and some other basic office supplies. So I have that list in here. I have a big list of preschool activity ideas that I pull from when I am planning out our monthly activities. So we work on a habit once every 4 to 6 weeks, and I have a list of habits here, and I have a larger list that I keep in the back of my planner just to pull from. The current habit that we are going to be working on is obedience. So I have my list of habits, how I do calendar time, the words to the songs that we sing for the months of the year song and the days of the week song, how we sing our ABC song, how I do letter introduction. I have that written here. Different ideas for arts and crafts, sensory play, fine motor skills. I have another video that I'll link down below that talks about some of the activities that we use for fine motor skills. I also have them listed here in my planner. Ideas for gross motor skills are listed here. And different ways we do read-alouds, outdoor play, dramatic play, different chores that preschoolers can do. And yes, they should be doing some chores. And I skipped a page. Also social skills that we want to work on. And I have a little note to remind myself how to create preschool games. I use usually free printables online to make different games. I like to make file folder games and just other little fine motor activity games with free printables. Okay, I'll come back to my weekly homeschool planner page here in a second. The first thing that I do is I go to my monthly theme idea page, and I do have a blank one in case I want to come up with some other ideas. But here is my monthly theme idea. So for each month of the year, I choose a big theme. So August theme is about me. We're going to be learning about the 5 senses, hair color, eye color. I'm going to have my preschooler do a self-portrait, learn his full name, address, and phone number. I like to focus on 1 letter a week. So we're doing 2 weeks of school in August, and I chose the letters A and C. We're going to focus on 2 numbers, 1 and 2, and then the shape that we're going to focus on is the circle. Now, when I teach numbers and shapes, I really don't isolate those and say, okay, we're only going to learn the circle this month. But if I use this as a reference, so if I point to a circle, I want to be sure that my child knows that's a circle. And we just slowly build on that every single month. But, I mean, he usually learns more than 1 at a time, definitely. So what I do is I choose my theme, and then my my supplies needed page is not in here. But I have a supplies needed page that goes along with this. And I write down any book ideas that I have on that page. I write down any craft supplies that I don't have on hand that I need to get. I write down field trip ideas. And I also write down goals that I want to work on with my preschooler. Like, I want him to be able to properly introduce himself, or I want him to be able to handle his morning routine, something like that. So I come up with my monthly theme. I write down all the supplies that I need. I look for resources online if I don't feel like I have enough already, and I have a page to write down where I find resources online, how much they cost, if they cost anything. I just like to have something in my planner that reminds me that I found, okay, here's a fun craft that I could use for my theme in October. It's 2 months away, so I don't want to print it right now, but I found it, so I'm going to write it down. Okay. I have a monthly planning page that I use to plan out big ideas, stuff like field trips or appointments or anything like that we have going on. There's also a little notes section down at the bottom. And this is where I do the majority of my planning. This is the weekly Homeschool Preschool Planner. So here at the top, I write down what week it is, what my theme is, and then I write what habit we're working on. I have 5 days a week here, and then the different sort of like subjects that we do each day. So we do circle time, we do letter introduction, we do motor skills, we do arts and crafts or sensory play, we do a read aloud, and we do outside play. So for circle time, I'll go through and I'll write down what we're going to be practicing for our memory work. So I'm working on a nursery rhyme the first week. We're going to be learning the Jack and Jill nursery rhyme. So I write that down. If it was a scripture, I'd write that down. If it was a poem, I'd write that down. Anything that I don't typically do during circle time, and I'll leave a link down below to show you guys our circle time morning board that I just made. But anything that's not, that I don't typically do, if I'm going to be changing something, I'll write that here. So next is letter introduction. I'm actually using, it was $6.99 for a printable pack. It's called the Interactive Alphabet Notebook, and my preschooler is going to be doing 1 letter a week, 1 page a day. It's really easy, but I think it will really reinforce the letter and the letter sounds. So we're doing letter A for that first week, so I wrote that down, and I know that means that I need to pull out all of the letter A sheets for that Alphabet Interactive Notebook that he's keeping. Next, I have my fine motor skills and gross motor skills. So I write down which activities I'm planning to do for his fine motor skills. So Monday, he's going to work on the ABC puzzle. On Tuesday, he's going to do the number sequence. On Wednesday, he's going to do a shape sorter. On Thursday, he's going to do stacking pegs. And then on Friday, he's going to do letter sequencing puzzle. And then I write down gross motor skills that I want to do. So we're going to play Simon Says 2 times a week. We're going to do the hokey pokey. I'm going to have them do hopscotch, and then we're going to practice skipping. Next is the arts and crafts or sensory play section. So I plan out 1 craft a week because I don't care to do a craft every single day. So on Wednesdays, we're going to be doing the crafts, and this week's craft is a 5 senses craft that I found online. And then the rest of the time, he's either going to be doing some sort of free art, or he's going to be playing with a sensory bin. For free art, that's just coloring, painting, if I want to get it out, Play-Doh, something like that. I haven't finished planning, but read alouds, if there's a specific book I want to read, I'll write that down. And then outside play, probably not going to plan anything this first week, but if I wanted to, you know, talk about the leaves changing, or the clouds, or, you know, any plants that are in bloom, flowers that are in bloom, I would make a note of that here. So that is really how I do the majority of my preschool plan. It's not a whole lot of stuff. You know, he's only doing work for probably about an hour a day, and then the rest of the time he's playing or doing one of these activities that's like playing. So it's not that complicated, and we have a lot of fun with it. So I'm going to show you some of the other pages in this planner real quick if you want to see what we got. I have a page called What Should My Preschooler Know? And it's just different things that I want my preschooler to know before he starts kindergarten. Here's a blank monthly themes page if I didn't like the themes that I already had pre-made that I came up with beforehand. So here's my pre-made monthly theme ideas page. A sample preschool schedule, just to give you an idea of how long each activity should take. I have my Charlotte Mason inspired preschool book list that I can pull from. If I'm stuck on a book, I don't know what we should read, I can just look over here and say, oh yeah, we haven't read The Shy Little Kitten yet, and I have that one in my home library, so I can go pull that out. Let's see. I think that's everything in this packet. My Homeschool Preschool planner also comes with a cute little first day of preschool sign that I have my little preschooler hold up and take a picture of him holding. It also comes with an All About Me page for the first day of school that you can fill in with your preschooler, and morning and evening routine cards. So I'm going to show you these are our morning and evening routine cards. Here's the morning card. Basically what I do is I have one of my children be in charge of the cards, and he or she makes sure that everybody does their morning routine. So they make the bed, they eat breakfast, they brush teeth, they get dressed, they comb their hair, and then we start school. And then we do the same thing for the evening routine. So we eat dinner, clean up, have bath time, put on PJs, brush teeth, and then go to bed. So those are also included with the planner. You just print them out, laminate them, cut them out, get a little hole punch and a binder ring, and there you go. I keep them hung up by my kitchen command center, and then whatever kid is in charge takes it during the morning and evening routine time and helps everybody stay on track. My Homeschool Preschool planner is actually for sale in my shop right now. It's on sale. You can get all of this stuff for $7.99. I'll leave a link down below if you want to go check it out. Yeah, it should be on sale until September 2nd, I believe. And it's a really good resource if you want to plan your own homeschool preschool. You don't really want to use one of those pre-made planners or pre-made curriculums where you have to print out 500 pages or whatever it is. I don't do that. I don't really like to use a lot of worksheets during the preschool years, but I do want to do something structured with my preschooler, and this helps me stay on track. It helps me plan out my ideas. Like I said, if you don't want to plan out your ideas, then I've got a theme for every month of the year here. Yeah, I've got a theme for every month of the year, letters you can focus on for those months, numbers, and shapes. So if you don't want to do that work, I've already done it for you. But if you do want to do that work, then you have a place to do that too. So yeah, that's it. I hope you'll go check it out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe. I'm going to have more homeschool videos up for you, probably some homemaking videos too. So we will see you next time.